What is going on?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm on. I'm on. We both messed it up. No, it's fine. Listen, it's your boy Jay Stash back at it again. We are live from Fan Expo Cleveland. I am here getting to know, go ahead, start signing. I'm here getting to know Oscar Martinez or Oscar Nuñez, but I'll tell you right now, from Jersey, I think we hit it off here a little bit in the beginning. He kind of called me out on my yard space, but we're not going to talk about square footage here. We're just going to focus on this stream here. We're live in Cleveland, but of course, again, Oscar Nuñez, of course, very well known for the super cool accountant, Mr. Actually himself, here live on Whatnot. Oscar, what's going on? How do you feel?
Terrible. How are you?
I mean, listen, it is.
I'm so sleepy. I didn't
Are you?
sleep last night. And
No?
I walk into this convention. This guy pulls me. He said, "We're doing this." I'm like, "We're doing what? Who are you?
Right.
What's happening?"
This is how it done. This is how it's done.
This is how they do it.
Yeah, they talk about the Bronx
They
Shakedown,
ambush- they
and this is
ambush
the
you.
way it goes.
They
Yeah.
gave me an ambush. I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm feeling wonderful, honestly. First interview of the year here on the Whatnot app.
way.
Yeah, first one right here with you. And you know what? You are the way this works is it's a community of collectors, right? And they're going to be looking at the buy it now. We have items loaded up in the buy it now where they can purchase it, or we're going to have some items for auction as well. So they'll be able to check out all the different signatures that you're doing. Right now, we are doing a giveaway. So we're going to start off by giving everything away. We've got over
Wait, hold on. What do you mean giveaway?
So what it is there's a great feature on Whatnot where people are tuned into the stream and we just give an item away.
You're giving my stuff away for
It'll
free?
auto-generate. No, it's
is this,
not free.
communism? What
We
the
got
hell's
your
going on
back.
here?
For the
Jesus
people,
Christ.
it's good. For the
I'm
people, it's
gonna
good.
keep signing.
Well, it's probably not coming home with me, but we'll keep it
Let
if
me
I
know
can.
if you want me to switch.
Markers,
So
I
they're
got
not
you.
all
Bella's
like-
got your back. We're gonna take care of you. But like I said, check that buy it now. Download the Whatnot app. If you got friends, send them the QR code. $10 off their first stream, first purchase. Get it on now. We're sitting here with Oscar. Oscar, we can talk about a whole bunch of things, but of course, people love your role in the office as the accountant. But of course, you've been in other things. The Proposal. You've been in Lost City, Baywatch? Was it even?
I'm switching it up myself.
Are
I don't
you?
trust you guys.
Yeah, switch it up.
Switch it
Oh,
up.
you know Whatnot is that's the Whatnot yellow right there.
Oh, really?
Look at you.
Look at that.
You're falling right
Yellow
into play.
pops. I like the yellow.
I do. I like it too. So, office talk, highlights, something light. You were on the show. Give me some of your most memorable moments there, or one moment that you can go back to, that you really feel was a highlight for you.
Just getting the job, man. Getting the job, and I went to work, and
Yeah.
was Angela in the pilot? I don't think she was. Was she? I don't know anymore. But Angela Kinsey and I knew each other from before the office.
Right.
We knew each other for years.
Right.
And so seeing her on the set, I didn't know she got the job, and she didn't know. So we met on the set, and I'm like, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "I'm here."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm here too," and that's the best when you meet an old friend from the days when you were waiting tables or whatever it is you were doing.
Yeah.
I was waiting tables or whatever. Angela was working for 1-800 Dentist or something. And we met on the set, and we're like, "Oh my God!" And we're on this wonderful show. So that was one of the highlights, one of the great highlights. And then becoming fast friends with Kate Flannery, who's here,
Right.
and Brian Baumgartner.
Who will also be here with us today?
I think just Kate, myself, and Leslie.
Yeah. Kay and Leslie will be on the show later on today.
We're in
as
Cleveland.
well.
It's freezing, you guys.
It is.
I left LA for.
It is
It
freezing.
was raining a lot in California, so.
Well, listen, I wanted to touch base on a couple of different things here, but of course, this being a collector-based website, do you collect anything yourself? Are you a collector of anything at all?
No, not
Nothing?
really. No, when I was younger, I collected comic books for a minute. When
Okay.
I was like 12, 13.
Comic books are huge here on the
I like
Whatnot app.
comic books
Yeah?
for a little bit. Yeah, but not really. Not. No, I never.
Nothing
Did you?
wasn't.
Did you?
I mean, I'm a comic book collector still, but
From when? From when you were a kid?
I mean, not from when I was a kid. It's more like hoarding for me at this point. It's less collecting.
When did you
You know what I
start?
mean?
When did you
but
start
I
collecting?
started collecting so there's more modern covers that I started collecting over the last year, which is a majority of my stuff. So you send them in, they get graded, they get encapsulated.
But Jay, you started collecting before you did this as a business?
Yeah,
You were
so
just a
before
regular
this, I
kid?
was actually into Funko Pops, which is how I started
Okay, for
doing
real,
this.
like just
yeah.
loving it as
Yeah,
a-
just
as a
loving it.
person.
Star Wars took up a majority of the wall. I had like 350. My cousin and I, who's back there, had over 350 Star Wars Pops.
Nerd alert.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, you get to a point where you realize that there just isn't enough money to buy you, or space in your apartment at that point, to keep on buying the items that you want. So, eventually we sold a couple of things. People like it, and it became really popular. And that's,
okay, that's
and
cool.
that's kind of like the basis of Whatnot. People get on here,
Yeah, but
they
that's-
get their collection, and they sell them off sometimes.
That
Help
makes
people
sense,
find
man.
it.
Do
Now,
do what you love. It's part of what, you know, it's
I
your
do.
passion collection.
Listen, I am this doing what I love is this right here, having these interactions where I get to touch, you know, the community in a way that is really
I'm
cool
glad
for
you
me,
said
right?
community, because I'm like,
No.
what's happening here? I'm
No.
sitting very close to
I've
you.
already put my
You get
hands
to
on you
touch
enough
what?
today. I put my hands on you enough today. But kicking back to The Office, some of my favorite highlights. I got to talk about the Southern accent video, Southern accent scene. You know, is this something that gets brought up to you often? Because
All the time.
it makes me laugh. I watched it today with some of the guys here, and we were laughing.
Well, you know, the best part about that scene was I made Steve Carell laugh.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was
so
gonna
that
ask, how did
was-
you guys
that's-
keep it
that's
together?
That's the best when you do that. Yellow for this? What do you think?
I mean, I'm thinking you can do orange. Look,
Let's
she's
do orange.
doing orange.
Let's do orange.
I was gonna ask, how many takes does something like that? You know, because you guys got to be
we
laughing
did like 3
during
or 4,
it.
but I made
Yeah.
Steve crack up on the first one. He wasn't expecting that
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
And he started laughing. I'm like, yes.
It was the most
the
unexpected
best.
Southern accent that anybody could expect. So,
the best.
And everybody's reaction was just as genuine too.
Yes.
And talking about other highlights, you know, I listened on the podcast that you were on with Brian, and you had mentioned
It's a nice
about
hat.
you had mentioned about Steve giving you advice on like when you wanted to pursue another avenue, and then that's kind of how you guys came into this, you know, this Kiss episode as it's known, with Oscar and Michael. You know, even though it was lighthearted, that scene, how was it for you knowing that this possibly could be the last time on The Office for you? What was that day shooting?
Oh, yeah. The show ended twice. Once
Yeah.
when Steve left, and
Right.
once when we finished the 10 years.
Right.
2 years without him. But for everyone, I think it really was a big deal when he left. That was like the end of the show. Then we did 2
Yeah.
seasons without him, which was fine. But The Office, as we knew it, was
Yeah.
like, okay, we're done with it.
Yeah.
His contract was up. They can't renegotiate because everybody else's contract was still on for 2 more years, but
Yeah.
his was done. And now he's in another stratosphere because he was huge from 40-Year-Old Virgin
Of
and
course.
all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and our showrunner, Greg Daniels, was kind of done too. He's like, you guys, we're done, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah.
Everybody
I
hits
think
that
so.
point, right? Where you
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to know when to walk away from it too.
Well,
Walk in, and
you
I guess
could-
that happened twice.
You could keep going, but then you're just forcing it. You know,
Right.
we left while the show was, you know. So it was very sad, but it was the good thing that happened was that Will Ferrell came in
Oh yeah.
to kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, as a
like kind of a
buffer,
transition.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, a
Like
transition.
a nice transition.
And you can't have anyone, you know, no one's funnier than Will. So we were laughing
Yeah.
and crying that whole time.
Now you mentioned some big names, obviously that you've been working with on the scene on the
Just
set
a
of The Office and
signature?
everything. Yeah, just a signature, please. On The Office and everything. How does it feel to be around a talented cast that also supports you guys day to day?
You'll have to ask them what it's like to be around talented people. I don't
Yeah?
know.
No?
Ask them what it's feel like to be around. Why am I in awe of them? Why do you flip it like that?
Because you know what? You also got to grow around because of the people around you, right?
I got
I feel
what?
like my team helps me grow every time that I'm out here. So I think that being on set with somebody so long, right? They become a family. Does it impact you? Do you see them as family?
Yeah, seriously, it was the best. It was the best.
It's
and,
gotta be.
and yeah, and you know, I was like before we even before the show got even picked
There
up
you go, yep.
before it's 5 a.m. here.
I got you.
Before the thing got picked up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep my day job.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the pilot.
Okay.
And that's it. I'll go back to
That's it.
to work. I'm not because Steve Carell wasn't cast.
Right.
We were cast before Steve. Steve was committed.
Oh, really?
To do
Okay,
something
yeah.
else.
I didn't know that.
So I'm like, all right. And then it fell through, and then they said, "Oh, Steve is available," and that's when
Gotcha.
I thought, "Oh, we have a shot."
Yeah.
That's how highly I thought of him.
Yeah.
From seeing him on the Daily Show, and what is it? What's the one with Jim Carrey where he's a weatherman?
Jim,
And
Bruce Almighty?
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Remember he was the
And
weatherman,
and
Jim
Evan
Carrey made him
Almighty.
lie or like do something.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy is off the
Yeah,
charts.
that scene where he's manipulating the teleprompter
Yeah,
somehow with Steve. Yeah,
So I'm like,
super memorable.
if we get Steve, now we're talking.
Yeah.
And we did, and I'm like, all right, let's see what happens.
That was it. Now I want to kind of switch gears here. I know you just did Zapatos Mágicos, where you narrated.
Oh yeah,
And,
sure.
Zapatos, yeah, the story about a little girl
That's
who's
right.
upset.
For radio or something,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's really cool. Do you feel like you know, now that you aren't on screen, that you find yourself wanting to do more things like that, like maybe narrating or maybe even producing, getting into other fields?
Let's hit the brakes and back up. What do you mean I'm not on screen?
You're not
What the
right.
hell's
You're
going on?
touring right now. You're on
right
the
now,
scene.
now.
Yeah, right
Well,
now.
now I'm not on screen, but I am I'm on
Life with Hank. Right, Hank? See, I got it here. Look,
I'm
Lucky
on-
Hank on AMC.
and 2 Christmas movies.
You got a lot.
And
Listen,
the Lost City.
I can
I'm all over the
roll
place.
it out right here. The list is long. But recently, this is where you're at right now with us.
That's right.
And outside the screen, yeah, you know, you seem like you are so busy.
But yes, what was your? But yes, it is. Yes, I did like doing the Zapatos thing. That was very fun.
It's different.
Best.
It's different. Like you don't. The only other person that I know that does like podcast narrating and stuff like that is Sean Astin. I had spoken to him about it.
Oh, sure.
That he reads all the books, and I think that's got to be super fun. And it's definitely something I'm gonna try out and listen with my daughter. She's 2.
Dark blue.
Dark
I want to
blue.
go dark blue.
Do dark blue. Why not? If it doesn't work,
did you say your daughter listened to Zapatos?
I'm going to. I've literally read about it a couple of days ago. Bella had brought it to my attention because I always like to try and find something different that the people that I interview are working on.
So look at this hat. How cool is that? So Jay, I got the script.
Talk to me.
I got the script for Zapatos Mágicos.
Yeah, Zapatos Mágicos.
And I read it, and I'm like, so they want me to narrate this, and then I'm thinking they'll have other people do the parts.
Right.
And I get to the place.
Yeah.
Just like this, it was an ambush, and they start.
Yeah. It was.
They start.
Heard it here.
They start recording, and they're like, "Well, okay, you're gonna do the thing, then you're gonna do the character." I'm like, "What do you mean I'm gonna do the characters?" They're like, "Oh, you're doing the whole thing." And
You're doing the whole thing. Oh, you did the whole
I
thing.
didn't know, but I didn't know till I got there. I'm like, "Okay, give me a second.
That's talent,
Give
though,
me a
man.
second." So then I had to do the voices of
talent.
the and all that stuff. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah,
I was
again,
just gonna narrate.
It speaks to the talent and the way that you just stepped
So
up.
fun.
That's awesome. That's got to be cool. Like, do you have any other? So I know, like we were talking about, Lucky Hank on AMC. You had just posted about it on your Instagram that you're going to be a part of that show. What's your involvement? Where can people watch that show?
Oh, Lucky Hank, AMC.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's coming out. It's with Bob Odenkirk. It's coming out sometime.
Yeah.
A lot of funny people on it. You'll know them. Cedric.
Oh, it is. So it is a comedy. Or like a.
Oh yeah.
It is a comedy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's so Cloak and Dagger right now. There's not much info on it other than the post that you've put up. So I thought that was really cool. Now I know that you were selling St. Patty's shirts to raise awareness for. Now it's. Forgive me if I mispronounce it. Phelan McDermott syndrome. Right.
What is that?
You were you had sold St. Patrick's Day shirts to help support and bring awareness to. They call it PMS. You sold St. Patrick's shirts. Am I wrong on that? You had it on your Instagram. You were raising money to bring awareness.
Yes. Yeah,
It's 5 a.m.
That's right.
here. It's
That's
5
right.
a.m. here, by
Not
the
only
way.
is it
If
5
we told
a.m.,
you,
my friend
I
came over with
ambushed
some
him.
T-shirts. I don't know what it was.
Hold him off.
I saw Shamrock. I do anything for Ira.
It was for a good cause.
It was for a good cause. If it's Irish, I'm behind it. I don't even
love
look.
that.
I don't even know what it is. They pay me in Guinness. I
That's,
don't even care.
Is there other forms of payment?
No.
I didn't think so.
So yes, you're right. I did something with my buddy, and
I could walk
it was
around
for a
doing
good-
this all day if you'd like.
It was for a good
You like
cause.
reminding you and like pulling you into things. Is that all right? I could do that if you want. I can cancel this whole thing right now. So, doing charitable stuff like that. Is there anything that you want to bring awareness to that you're working on right now that maybe is just like a passion project for you?
My wife and I belong to a foundation called Oceana.
Okay.
It's for the oceans. There's another one called Tahare, which is focused on more grassroots organizations, in particular with women and young ladies.
Right.
Rainn Wilson has a great foundation. It has to do in Haiti with a school that he has there. Look it up. And those are the ones that are kind of international. At home, locally, we do food on foot.
Yeah.
Which is a Hollywood based kind of thing where we give food and clothing to people who are homeless, but more than that, we put them in places, in homes. That's the more important part of that.
Longer term impact.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we've been with them for a couple of years. So that we do kind of that locally, and then the other stuff was more international.
Okay.
Other stuff I talked about.
Okay, nice. Well, I mean, again, you heard it here, involved in a couple of great charitable efforts. And
I'm starting a foundation here. I want to announce.
Yeah.
It's Supermodels in Need.
Yeah.
There's a lot of supermodels out there who need help. They need guidance. They need. What are you laughing about,
I
man? They need
am
help too, man.
No, I'm upset that I haven't
My
thought of
wife's
this idea
upset with
myself.
me. I think they need help.
Listen.
If you're 20 to 21 and you're a supermodel, you want to know how to catwalk or you need help, whatever.
Yes.
Why did I go there? We were having a
listen,
beautiful thing, and I ruined it.
Listen, I'll tell you what right now. It's like if you send us 10,000, we'll turn it to 25,000 somehow, right? Like that's like those calls that you get. Scam likely. It's not. That's not what it is. That's first and last name. All right. Listen, I'm sitting here again with Oscar Nuñez. We're having a great time. We're talking about life. We're talking about me
How
pulling
many
them
of
into
these
places.
things do I have to sign?
Come on, we're almost there. Look at the table in front of you and just be amazed at all these items. The good news
I
is,
do like this.
You
This
have
hat is cool. I like this color blue.
listen, I'll talk to the guys back there. You can take it as long as you wear it around.
So much.
I bet you
garbage
do.
at home. I got so much.
I bet you do. Like, what is
don't
you?
need
You
another
say you don't
office.
collect things, but you're.
Don't.
It's sounding like.
You know what I do?
I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you.
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you.
Be honest with me. I hope.
People give me
Please.
people give me gifts,
Okay.
and then I just have them with me here, like on the
Yes,
side.
of
And then
course.
if someone comes up who's like young,
Yeah.
or whatever, and they're like, "I'm broke, man. I just want to say hi, whatever." And if I like them, I'm like, and I recycle
Man.
what people give me. You see what I'm saying?
Oscar.
So I don't, because at the beginning they're like, "These are gifts I have to bring," and I come home, my wife's like, "It's in the garage. What do you keep bringing junk home for?" Not that it's junk, but
I mean, listen.
I wrote a poem for you, Mr. I'm like, oh, thank you.
All I had was toilet paper, and I wrote this for you. Well, listen. I'm sure that those people are not watching the stream, so you have nothing to worry about.
They're
They
not.
won't know.
I'm not
They won't know.
insulting anyone.
They won't know. All
This
right.
one I'm going to do in black.
Oh.
Because the black.
All right. So you've got over 400 people in the room right now. Who,
Where?
Right here on Whatnot, in the virtual
Oh,
world.
yeah, okay,
That
cool.
is here. Now, Whatnot, I explained to you, is a live stream shopping platform. A lot of people who love The Office are on here. But other than that, I think that they love probably the stories that you've told today. Maybe they heard some other things. What do you have to say about people who are fans of yours and might be aspiring to be in your position one day? And I already...
What are they planning? Like to kill me and take
No,
my place? Don't
I
do
knew
that.
it was coming.
You're not me.
I knew it was coming.
Leave me the hell alone.
The second that I asked a
your role
heartfelt
model.
question, I knew that it was coming there. I should have known better. But yes, go ahead. I'm listening more about your supermodels and neat idea.
You want me to tell you the truth?
The truth,
real
yes.
answer?
I would love that.
They asked Johnny Carson. They asked Jack Nicholson this. Johnny Carson asked Jack Nicholson this many, many years ago.
Okay.
Johnny Carson, and he's like, Jack, what do you, aspiring actors out there watching you, what do you have to say? And Jack Nicholson's like, if they need advice, they ain't gonna.
They ain't you ain't gonna do it.
You.
Okay.
There's no. I'll say this: every single one of you, every single person watching, every single person in the world. If you're part of a group, whatever, like I get, Latinos, this and that and that. We're all. Everyone is on your own individual path. It's
Yeah.
your own path.
So true.
So I'm gonna give you 3 quotes from people. Why am I making it so serious?
I love that though.
These are
You're
the
not
three,
making it so serious.
These are the 3 quotes. Dolly Parton says, "Find out who you are and double down on it." Boom. Period.
And I mean,
F everybody.
No truer words were spoken.
Right? Who gives a shit? And then Henry Winkler says, "Tenacity and gratitude." You know
Okay.
the Fonz? Which I'm like,
tenacity
and gratitude.
Yeah.
You get that.
Yeah, I do get that.
Right? And what was I forgot the third one. But those 2 are enough.
I forgot the third one was the third one, so write it down, ladies and gentlemen. All right?
Who the hell was the third one?
Who what? Oscar.
I forgot.
Oscar
But those 2 are good
Nuñez.
enough. This is free. This is free advice.
We're gonna do an auction item here next year. We've got this poster that we're gonna be putting up. And again, check out that buy now item. The buy now item is still loaded up, I'm assuming. We still got items going up. We're gonna auction this signed poster. It's going up right now. There it is.
The bidding starts at
watercolor, please.
$50,000.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's at 51,000 already. It's wild. One signature. I'm sorry? Oh, we are live right now. He's actually here. Like, he was walking to the bathroom, didn't give him a chance. Pulled him in here. Have you ever watched the Apollo where they hook people out from the side and behind the curtains? That's me. I just did that to Oscar. So I don't know how happy he is about it, but
He's not kidding.
he just met me and I think we're friends already. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
we
listen.
did. It was a fast friendship. We had the honeymoon period. Now I hate him. I liked him 5 minutes ago.
Listen.
Best guy in the world. Now I'm like, it's too much.
Keep your here you go, so you can see the signature. Keep your friends close, I guess they say, right? Is that how it goes? All right.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Those 2 and that's it?
Yeah.
And what? Oh, God.
You're so close. You're a true champion here. I've seen people sign way slower than that. to
Oh,
be very
really?
honest.
Oh, no.
It's been kind of
That's
painstaking,
terrible.
to be honest. But you know what? I have a lot of fun. Like I did this. We did this all last year, right?
I'm kind of now switching from yellow. I kind of like it.
I
Can
love
we
the
stay
yellow.
there? Yeah.
Actually, I love the yellow.
You know
the
what?
Yellow's the way to do
Let's
it.
do pink a little bit. Pink
Gotta
pops too.
Do it. Talk about it. All right, pink pops too. You heard it here. If that's a
Pink, white, yellow.
If that's what
and
you're
blue,
looking
but
for
we don't
here.
have that blue here.
All right, so
It's too thing for the pink.
it's too thin.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do. This is a special one because it's the only one that's pink.
Give me a little bit of background because, to be honest, where are you from? Where are you living at right now?
I live in Los Angeles. I've been
talked
there
about Jersey
like
before,
over
but-
30 years. But I grew up
LA
in Jersey. Yeah.
Wow, 30 years.
But I I don't like these thin ones.
Thin ones aren't great.
I've been in LA like 30 years now, or maybe a little longer. So now I've lived in Los Angeles longer than I've lived anywhere else in the world, which is weird, but that's...
Gotta love it.
My wife's from California. My daughter's from California.
Yeah, it's like my wife. My wife's from Jersey. She brought me over there, as I was just telling you.
Where is she from in Jersey?
She's Patterson.
She's in Patterson. Okay.
Yeah, you know, Bronx and Patterson connection. We had so many things to talk about there, so, you know.
It's true.
We moved over. We moved over there 6 years ago. I love Jersey. Traffic and parking. Those are my two key points.
Jersey's
for
great.
Jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We don't mind that people make fun of us and joke. Do your worst. Who cares?
Right.
We've got Jon Stewart, Bruce Springsteen, Ed McMahon, Alan Alda,
All of those.
Frank Sinatra, Jay,
New York Giants.
Oscar Nuñez.
New York Giants. You a sports fan at all?
A little bit.
A little bit, little something. You think normally I ask people from Jersey, like, you're a sports fan, like, yeah, let's go Red Sox. I'm like, are you kidding me? In Jersey?
Red Sox, really?
In Jersey. You hear it a lot more often than I'd like to be honest with you, as a Yankee fan.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
We went Yankees.
Yeah.
My neighborhood was Yankees.
You gotta be I mean, you know, I was born and raised in the Bronx, so obviously I might be a little biased growing up 3 blocks from the stadium, but I'm a huge fan of the Yankees. But of course, you hear it a lot of fans of sports teams in general. But we've digressed here.
Cubans like the Yankees.
Cubans like the
mostly the Yankees. A
Yeah.
few Met fans. Puerto Ricans like the Mets.
My dad is a Met fan. That's true.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Ricans like the Mets.
I know, it's unfortunate.
People from
why.
Long Island like the Mets.
Yeah.
Cubans in New Jersey like the Yankees. For the most part. My grandma, one of my grandmas, well, my in-laws' grandma, she was a big Mets fan.
Okay.
And I went to Catholic school, and the nuns at the school
Me too.
rooted for the Mets, not the Yankees. They like the Mets.
Look at that.
St. Michael's.
The Lord loves the Mets. You heard it here. I guess that's the lesson of the day. The Lord loves
Well,
the Mets.
the sisters, those sisters
and Jersey
did.
Too. The sisters did. Now, Cubano, right? Latino.
I was born in Cuba.
Born in Cuba?
I was born in Cuba,
Okay.
but I grew up in New Jersey.
Latino upbringing? You know?
No.
No?
Not really.
Not really? So, but how did you fall into acting then? You know, I'm trying to find the connection from, you know, where you're at here and, you know, how did you fall into, you know, becoming a personality, somebody that wants to take this shot on screen?
Well, the first thing that I really remember having and then that I really liked was the Carol Burnett show. This guy Harvey Korman on the Carol Burnett show.
Right.
Very funny, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do that. And I was little, but my whole life I've kind of been wisecracking and being funny, and so that's what I like from when I was in 4th, 5th grade.
So would you say we purely get you on screen when you're in some of these roles? Oscar Martinez, how much Oscar Nuñez was in that role?
Oh, I guess a lot.
A lot, right?
Yeah, except for like Martinez was gay, so the actual sleeping with guys.
That part. Yeah, the kiss between you and Michael was totally not official. I got you.
But it was good. He knows what he's doing, that Michael Scott. but up to the actual physical making love to the guy, that's how gay I am. I'm pretty much of an asshole impersonator, right?
Yeah.
And snobby. I'm kind of snobby. Why? Why am
You snobby? I have
bit.
not seen that one bit.
You're
Yet. I have not.
You're fucking with me.
No.
I am. I try
You're
not to
kidding
be.
me right
I
now?
try not to, but I think I'm better than people. I don't know why.
I can relate.
Why?
I think that's why we're doing so well
and it's
here.
and I'm like, I'm an asshole for thinking that, but I can't help it.
It's like this feeling of like we like each other now, and then when you leave there, we're just gonna forget about each other.
I'm forgetting about you now.
I love this. Like
You're
we are.
bullshit trying to.
We're trending.
We
are trending.
Oh my God, I can't think of words. Trying to relate with me. I'm from Jersey. You're from Jersey. You're nothing like me. You're lucky I'm here. I'm a celebrity.
No.
I'm leaving.
I want to be.
I'm not gonna finish.
Listen,
these.
one day I'm gonna be a salt and pepper
I'm
poppy
fucking
too. I want to be this right here. Like this.
I'm not even gonna finish signing
Please
this.
do. Please. I will get in so much trouble. The CEO is watching the stream right now. Yeah, he's sending a text
This
to Landon
rinky dink
over there.
racket doesn't have
Right?
a CEO. Stop throwing those words around.
Yeah, no, that's him right there. Hi Grant, how you doing, hey Logan?
Hi
Everybody
Grant.
else watching.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I've been on green for a while. I like the green.
you love the green, you love the yellow. I'm not asking you to switch. I love everything about it. Now, real quick, did the cast know about the kiss with you and Michael? You brought it up?
No. Everyone knows this. Michael didn't tell anyone.
Nobody. It was a surprise.
No, only he knew.
Only he knew.
Yeah. It was
Holy
pretty cool.
smokes,
It's pretty
man.
funny.
That's
Well,
the,
he did
the
it 'cause-
level of uncomfort that you portrayed was pure.
Well, he did it because, and it was surprise too, because the scene nothing was happening.
Yeah.
The script said Michael Scott hugs Oscar Martinez, and so
that's
he
great.
kept doing that, and it's like, well, so what? Who cares?
Right.
He's just hugging you. Who cares? and he's thinking,
Nah, I'm going.
we did it 4 times, and when he did it, I'm like, oh, he's just fucking around. But I'm like, no, he did it because the scene was flat.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta shake this up.
Gotta shake it up.
And now it's inappropriate. What boss does that? Now it's off the rails.
Completely.
So it went from a regular scene to like an office scene.
Yeah. I get it. Well, listen, I appreciate you've been taking the time with us so far. I think we've got about, a couple minutes to get you to finish signing some of these things here.
I'm almost there.
You're almost there. You've been doing an amazing job. So, what are your social medias or website? Like, where can people find out more information about you and learn all the great things I just learned about you?
I'm on Instagram.
There you go.
I should do more stuff on Instagram.
You should.
Maybe I will.
Can we do an Instagram post after this? We'll do the first one.
Yeah, sure. We're promoting.
See that?
We're promoting things.
Yeah, Melody's
if
over
I'm
there
on
like
a show and stuff.
She's like, no Instagram.
Oh, what did I say yes to?
Yeah,
no, I don't want to.
No, too late. I got it on.
You're already here. We're doing this. This is already the thing.
This doesn't count. This is like.
I used to be on Twitter. I'm off Twitter.
Yeah, that's it. Because it started charging. I get it. Me too.
And because Elon Musk bought it.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. He's a very rich, very smart scientist.
This is where
who shouldn't be on a. What's wrong with it?
The hard-hitting facts.
Go do something, man. Go do something.
You see this?
Go do something.
Do you like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or like? There's got to be a little bit of nerd in you.
What am I?
You got it. There's got to be some. You said comic books. Do you watch any of the Marvel movies at all?
Comics book when I was 12, 1,000 years ago. I grew up. I'm a man. I'm not collecting
comic
books.
But all of those people that you grew up reading about have all these awesome movies now. You haven't watched any of them?
It's the same movie over and over and over again.
You know
I watch it to try to be relevant, but it's the same. Did you see the last Ant-Man?
Yeah, I did. I just went to the theater last weekend to watch it.
What's his face? Jonathan Myers was good.
Yeah.
I like that part.
Jonathan Majors, I love him.
He's awesome.
Awesome.
But the script wasn't.
It was definitely a setup. It was definitely a setup film. I get you. You like more like? Did you see Creed 3? Jonathan Majors in Creed 3?
No.
Oh man.
But he's great.
Amazing.
I'll watch that.
Talent. Great talent.
Yeah, he's. You know what was good? What was he in? The thing, the Jordan Peele thing.
Oh, Lovecraft Country.
That's amazing.
Lovecraft Country was
amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
That's good. That's good stuff.
I love that show. And he did great in Nope. I thought that was like a. Was he in Nope? No, he wasn't in Nope. He was in Lovecraft Country with the girl who was in Nope.
He was
That's
with
what
the
it was.
girl, yeah.
Yeah, they were in that show together, but it was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was a very awesome show.
I'm getting the look here, so again, we're gonna get ready to sign off here, and I usually do this thing where I say, "Oh, it's time to sign off," and you say, "I'll say I'm here with," and you'll say your name, and I'll say my name, and then we'll wave. You think we can do that?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Listen, live from Fan Expo Cleveland, Jay Stash on the #1 live stream shopping platform, Whatnot. It's a Comic-Con in your pocket. We're getting ready to sign off. I'm sitting here with
Oscar Nuñez.
And I'm Jay Stash, and we are signing out. Oscar, say bye to the camera.
Bye, camera.
There it is. We'll talk to you guys later.